Hello everyone, welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight's show is brought to you by who I support and endorse, Guitar Center of Glendora. Please check them out. They're really cool. And tonight we're going to start with an unboxing. And we've got some things to unbox, unbag, if you will. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different ones to do. So let's just go ahead and get right started. I'm going to have to go get scissors. That's one thing I forgot. So I will go grab my scissors and be right back. Let's do that and get started.
To help you break down boxes. What am I gonna do to you, box? Let me break it down for you. You're going down. Down to the recycling center. Hey, thanks, Martine. You're welcome. Good job. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. Treating your patients is just the first step. But then Dr. Thompson goes a step further. She helps you find the best prices in the
Okay, I really need to keep an extra pair of scissors in here. That's okay, I'm not really sure what this is. I might know what this is actually, but we'll see. You always want to check your package and make sure where you're cutting there's no product. So you always want to try and do that. Okay. Check chat. Chat's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Alright. Okay. Guitar wiring. Interesting. Okay. Well, wiring. At any rate, wiring I'm going to be using for guitars. The reason I bought this is because it comes in a lot of colors that guitars use. Black, red, yellow, and gray. So that's pretty cool. And they are 2-conductor, meaning it's got a center wire and then a shield and then a round of ground wire and then the exterior coating, of course. So that's pretty cool. Yep, there it is. I'd show you on camera, but it's not gonna show on camera. It's too small, but that's what it looks like anyway. And it is from M. Laval Guitar Parts. M. Laval or Laval. Or Laval. There, I'll show it better. I'll hold it more still. There we go. Pretty cool. And I only paid, what was it, $4 for this? Yeah. And the piece, each individual wire is, I believe, 8 feet long. So we got about 8 feet of black, 8 of yellow, 8 of red, 8 of gray, so on. Depending on how good this is, I'll order some more of it. So there you have it on that. That's pretty cool. I like it. like it. Okay. Next. Not really sure what this is. It doesn't say, of course. Okay. Always want to double check your bags. Make sure there's no extra stuff in there. Sometimes they'll throw in a business card or a keychain or a coffee coaster or something. Just as kind of a thank you. But not in this case, and that's okay. Okay, so we have some more wiring here. This wiring is the old style cloth braided waxed wire. This was pretty cheap. This is 30 feet of each color, black, yellow, and white. So this I use for when I do vintage style guitar wiring. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Very cool. And this is a heat shrink tube. 580 pieces of heat shrink tube in different sizes and colors. Pretty neat. We've got real wide, we've got thin, we've got medium, we've got really, really thin diameter. Transparent, black, blue, red, yellow, green, dark blue. Transparent again. This was only, oh gosh, this is pretty cheap. I think this was $6. No, $7. $6.89, $7 on Amazon. Well, this wire was, I think about the same, about 7, 8. So that's pretty cool. Use a lot of heat shrink tube in guitars and amplifiers and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Let's check the chat and everything. It's all good. Alright. We're doing good. And again, this is the new keyboard and mouse controller that I'm using to control the new live streaming computer, utilizing Telestream Wirecast, who's one of my sponsors. So that's pretty cool. People ask me about this all the time, and these are only like $11 on Amazon. I highly recommend them. They're also good for your smartphones, smart TVs, other devices. So pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's so light and so small.
Okay. So yeah, looking forward to using these. It's pretty neat. What do I do with the wire? What did I do? What did I do with that I just had?
It feels great to be in control of my hair.
Oh, it's not. What did I do with it? Oh my, what did I do with that? Did I put it back in the jigger? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's do this one. Bag. I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I believe it's a t-shirt that I got for $4. $4 t-shirt. Oh, this looks awful small. It feels small.
This is your shot.
Oh, they sent me the wrong size. No wonder. Oh no. Oh no.
You do good work.
Male small. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. They sent me the wrong size. Hey, PC gamer. I ordered it for me, so it would have to be large. And this will not fit me. I'm not a big guy, but this won't fit me. I'll have to double check my order, but when I order clothing, I always double, triple, quadruple check to make sure it's in my size. Since it was only $4, I'll give it to one of the kids. And they'll enjoy it, and then I'll just reorder one in my size. It's a shame. Darn it. Okay, well, what can you do?
Great.
I don't know how that happened, but I did. Double check my order. In fact, I'll do that right now while I'm thinking about it. Because if my order says large, I'll tell them, and then they'll send another one out. Darn it. That is too bad. I'll put that aside. And I'll check my order right now. Let's see, Amazon. And I've got Prime, so. Darn. I was looking forward to wearing that t-shirt on my computer channel. But that's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, let's see. Check with water. Alright. Because maybe it was my mistake. You never know. Nope. What do you know? Nope. My size is men's, large, in heather blue, which is the name of the color. Wow. Okay, well. Interesting. Darn. Well, I will just order another one right now. Only $4. That's a pretty neat shirt. So, add to list. Add to cart.
Well, at least we're not dealing with weapons. It sounds like she's only
Add to cart.
Captain Yates is on her way back to the station.
I won't check out yet because I've got like 4 other items in my shopping cart, so I'll wait. It's not like I need the shirt tomorrow or anything. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Slightly disappointing, but it happens. Usually what happens is I'll tell them they sent me the wrong size, and they'll send out another one. And I will always, of course, ask if they want me to send it back. And you know what? A lot of times they'll just say, you know, just keep it, because it would cost more in shipping to bother with it. So, you know, at $4, I'll just give it to one of the kids. It's not that big of a deal. I'm positive one of the kids will like it and take it, so not that big of a deal. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Moving on. Not. Oh, yeah, I know what this is. I know what this is. I know what this is. I will show you. And I rarely do this because I don't show my address. But people, haters claim I don't have a business, or I don't have a this, or I don't have a that. So I'm going to show you the ship to on this, minus my address, of course. Minus my address, of course. Make sure I have this right, so you can see it. And you can see where it says Classic Guitar Owner. So, there you have it. I know what this is anyway. It's a catalog that I ordered a few days ago. And here it is. Oh, what's this? What is this? Huh. Oh, it's an index card holder. That's interesting. Ah, that's kind of neat. It's got the customer ID, which I can fill in later. Yeah. Here, I'll show you. Uline catalog. Uline. And Uline is a company that is kind of a shipping supply company. And they have just a myriad of all kinds of shipping related type items. They have over 38,500 products in stock, including 1,700 box sizes and 3,000 poly bag sizes. Now here's the little Rolodex card, that's what I meant to say. Pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. Uline catalog. I love getting these catalogs, they're pretty awesome. These are awesome catalogs. We've got pallets, gloves, just all kinds of stuff. Oh, even got guitar, look at this. First page I turned to has guitar shipping boxes. Talk about a coincidence. Guitar shipping box, that's pretty cool. I'll have to bookmark that page. Now you can look at this stuff online, but I'm a little bit old school like my father was. My father liked to hold, and my mother, liked to hold a physical catalog. Like it was always a wonderful day to get the Sears catalog, or the Best catalog, or the, JCPenney catalog or whatever kind of catalog, you know? Yeah, see all kinds of products. Shipping envelopes, bags, packing material, shelving, clothing hangers, just kind of all kinds of supplies. Labels, packing labels, stickers, ship to, wrapping, to wrap pallets, to palletize stuff. Yeah, just wow, really cool. Employee safety products. You know, like that padding you stand on to help relieve your back and your knees and all that kind of stuff. Rugs, carpeting. It's not just shipping supplies. They get janitorial supplies. Just kind of like a business supply company, if you will. That's a better description. That's a better description. Rags, cleaning supplies, sanitizing supplies, toilet paper. Hand sanitizer dispensers, toiletries, cups, saucers, trash cans. Even have outdoor furniture, umbrellas, barbecues, pallets, stuff to make pallets with, palletizing material, forklift supplies, ooh, carts, ooh, that's cool. I might get one of those. Those are cool. Workbench carts, panel trucks, dollies, and I've sat for hours and looked at every single page of all these catalogs before. I mean, I've sat for like 2 and 3 hours while sitting in front of the TV or something and just looking at every single page. I've got workbenches, wood, stainless steel, office chairs, office desks, computer desks, rolling ladders, electrical cords, just a myriad of stuff. Conveyor belts, plastic drums, bottles, wall clocks, batteries, box cutters, safety signs, safety glasses, masks. Look at all the PPE, aprons, earplugs, glasses, safety glasses. Wow, just gloves, all kinds of masks, mask dispensers. Just wow, just a myriad of stuff. I love this company. I've been ordering stuff from this company since they've been open, which has been years. I don't remember how many years they've been open. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Let's see. I'm going to find that real quick. Uline.com.
Every customer has their own safe life story. This couple was on a camping trip when their windshield got chipped. They drove to Safe Life for a same-day repair, and with their insurance, it was no cost to them.
Okay, let's see. Uline.com. They're in Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, Los Angeles, Minneapolis, New York, Philadelphia, Reno, and Seattle. I'm sure they've got an about section. Let's see. Contact about us. About Uline. You have 40 years. Yeah, I've been ordering, well, I haven't been ordering stuff from them for 40 years, but I've been ordering stuff from them for probably 25, 28 years. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool company. Check them out, Uline. Very cool. Let's see what else. First aid kits. Safety vests. Finger cots. Bullhorns. Just kind of anything to help facilitate a business or an office. Pretty cool. I've ordered a lot of stuff over the years. You love looking through these catalogs. Looking at stuff on the internet, on their website, is okay, but you know, there's something about flipping through the pages of a catalog. You know, younger generation might not get that or care about that. A lot of younger generation may have never even held a catalog like this in their hands before. But there's something to be said for thumbing through a catalog like this for an hour or two. It really is. Love to do it. Anyway. Anyway, I won't sit here and run through the whole catalog, but very cool. Check them out, Uline. So please check them out. Uline. Awesome company. Awesome company. Awesome company. Oh, I gotta put this catalog right here. That's what I gotta do. Next on the product list, I'm not even sure what this is. And why it's in such a big package, I'm not sure. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I know what this is. Ooh, cool. Oh, this came late. Yeah. I know what this is. It's Star Wars stuff. I ordered this on the last day of March. I ordered this to help celebrate May the 4th, 5th, and 6th. We're very big on Star Wars here. Very, very big. And these are posters this size. There's 12 different posters. 8 by 11. A total of 48. So 48 divided by 12. There's different ones. Total of 48. And we were just going to plaster them throughout the house. Just from different, all the different episodes of Star Wars. Not just Rogue One, which is depicted on the front, but all all the Star Wars. Yeah. See here on the back, you can kind of see the original one, where Darth Vader says, "I'm your father." And then there's a, I don't know what this is. I think this is a bookmark. That wasn't part of the package. That might be a freebie or something they threw in. Because it was originally just the 48 pieces of posters. It's a shame we got it late, but save it for next year. Yeah, we'll put these up throughout the house and just something fun to look at. And you know, it was only like I think this was $6, $6 or $7. Not a big deal. There's 48 of them in here. 12 different posters, so that's pretty cool. It's a shame we got it late, but what can you do? Okay, what else? Okay, so my precision oiler pinpoint applicator. Pro slot zero friction lubricant. And this was only like $3. Amazon. And I use this to lubricate tremolos on guitars, in particular Bigsby's that stick and don't move right. You know, the Bigsby's that have the plastic or brass fittings rather than the bearings. So this works real good to kind of give them a little bit of lubrication. And this was only a few bucks, so that's pretty cool. I like that. That's neat. I don't know why they put this in such a big bag, but okay, whatever. Okay, and this is a wire harness that I ordered to work on that last guitar I'm working on for the customer, the Hohner Professional L60. And this is a wire harness ordered for it. Normally I would build a wire harness for a customer, but he wanted to get off mildly cheap. And it was just cheaper to order a pre-made wire harness and install it and be done with it. So, here we are in that. Pretty cool. And it's got the mini 500K pots, long shaft, 2 volume, 2 tone. Then we have the ground, off to the ground. Let's see, these are going to be, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we got the blue of the tone, the black are the volume. We got 2 tone, 2 volume. Pretty cool. And then the jack. the box style 3-way switch, and the washers, spacers, and jam nuts. And this harness was only $9. So, pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Yeah. We'll put that on his guitar, and let's see. Yeah, the pots feel pretty good. They're not ultra high quality pots or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but they're pretty cool, and they got green drop capacitors on them. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So, yeah, shame about this, but that's alright. I'll put that aside for next year. The oil, I have a Epiphone Dot semi-hollow body that I converted to all Gibson electronics and pickups and put a Bigsby on it that I'm going to be selling to a friend of mine. And the tremolo, which is Bigsby, sticks a tiny bit, so a couple drops of this cures the problem immediately. And in case I didn't get this in time, because he's coming over tomorrow, I bought this. 3-in-1 oil. I got this at Harbor Freight for like $3. Just in case I didn't get this, I bought this at Harbor Freight today. So that's okay. I can now have two. So, nice little harness. Oop. Touch that with wet hand. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. That's all right. Never mind. Two volume, two tone. Pretty cool. Yeah. So now I can finish that guitar. It's too late to start on it now. It's almost 11. But I'll work on that guitar tomorrow. And we'll go from there. Yeah, pretty cool. Now I could have built this harness for him, but it would probably cost another, $10 because I gotta add my labor. I can't work for free, and so. But he'll be happy. He'll be happy with this. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And again, this for next year. I'll save that. It's a real shame because my kids were, our family were looking forward to putting these up. But that's okay. We'll save it for next year. I will put it away with our Star Wars Week celebration decorations, and we will put them up next year. And that's okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll put those up next year. Yeah. Okay, what else?
So we can either share some time together, or we can ignore each other. I spent 5 years in a prisoner of war camp by myself. I don't need
Okay, yeah. Alright. Next. Alright, okay.
And share this with me. Maybe there's something about home that I don't know. Then I will work in your company.
So we've been going for 40 minutes. Pretty good.
Either way, it's up to you.
I'll put this oiler up here. Yeah, I'll put it up here because. Yeah, oh no, I'll put it there. Okay. I know what this is. This is another harness that I ordered. And again, I usually don't order other companies' wire harnesses. I build my own, but on occasion I like to showcase other companies and showcase their products, and maybe I can get them to become a sponsor. And they send me products gratis, and they do reviews on them. And this is one of those companies I'm hoping to get them to be a sponsor. And this is a company called yeah, I'm sorry, 920D Custom. And you make really good guitar wiring harnesses for all kinds of guitars. Okay, so here we go. And here's the packing slip and wiring instructions, which I don't need, but I thank them for the wiring instructions. It's not something I need, but that's okay. Very nicely packed. Ooh. And they have these really cool panels they mount these to. And it would be like the same footprint of the guitar that you're putting it in. It's pretty darn cool. And I'm blowing on them to put my breath on it, to fog it up, to look for fingerprints. And I'm doing that because with COVID and everything, and I can see there's 0 fingerprints on both sides of that, so that means they didn't touch it, and it is very sanitary, so that's a plus. So this is for a Gibson Les Paul, and they use long shafts, which is what I ordered. Wow, very cool. They have their own branded pots that are brass shaft, machine shaft, not cast, but machined. They're very smooth. Very, very, very smooth. And these are all 4 consistent. You know how some pots you go one's a little hard, you go the next one's a little harder, the next one's loose, and the next one's kind of medium. These are all consistent. And then you have the jack, and the orange drop capacitors, and the cloth braided waxed wiring, and the quadruple, double or quadruple contact jack. Very cool. I'm very much hoping to get a sponsorship from them. Very much hoping. Very much hoping. They're a very good company. Very good company. So I'll show you this close up. Very special. Very special company. Again, this is Les Paul standard long shaft. And kind of the reason I ordered this was because my customer, with the other wire harness that I just ordered, I gave him options for a good, better, and best upgrade. This was the good. And this was the better. And then the best is coming from another company that is just as good as these people, but they use all steel braided wiring. And it's just a slight upgrade from this one. But this is good too. Very good company. And if you guys remember last summer, I ordered a set like this for that 1980 Gibson Flying V that I'm restoring. And I ordered a set for Flying V, non-pick guard. That was very important because there's a very difference between a pick guarded and a non-pick guarded set, because the pot stem length is different, they're longer. Basically you have three different pot lengths. You have a short, and then you have a medium, and then you have a long. So I ordered a set for them, and they accidentally sent me a short shaft, which just wasn't going to work. Short shaft was not going to work, no matter what. So I informed them. I sent them pictures of the guitar and how thick the wood was for that needed to accompany the shaft length, and they custom made me a new harness and sent it to me. I haven't used it yet, but I think it's going to work good. I think it's going to work perfect. And they sent it to me for free. They didn't charge me for it. It's a really good company, 920D. Please, please, please check them out. They're a really good company. And look how cool this is. I mean, it's a really neat special plate they attach it to that keeps it all nice and you know, and it keeps it all nice and orderly, and you know, unlike this is okay, but it's all loose, and it's, you know, the parts clank against each other, and the presentation is a little lackluster. So which would you rather have, this or this? And granted, this is $10 or $9 or $8, and these are, I think this was $57 or $60. I'll look it up right now, but pretty good deal. I'll look that up right now because I don't want to be mistaken on the price. Yeah, I was right, $60. $60 on Amazon. is on. I'll show you that real quick, and here it is on Amazon. $60. Pretty cool. So pretty neat. I'm very happy. And I always check the connections to make sure there's no cold solder points. All the solder points are good. Pretty darn cool. Let's see if there's anything under there. No. Very well packaged. You know, it comes in this nice thick foam. They pack it in. Very nice. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. It says bridge volume, neck volume, bridge tone, neck tone, output jack. And then it gives, you know, a schematic and how to solder it up. Pretty darn cool. All grounded to each other very nicely. Very cool. I'm always impressed. Always impressed. And I'm very much hoping I can get them to be a sponsor of my channel. And I'm very sure we can have a very good business relationship with them. 920D Custom. And this is the model LP50-L. Pretty cool. And for $60, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that. That's like, say, less than $10 a pot. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah. A little more than $10 a pot. And then you've got the 2 orange drop. And then you've got the wiring, the labor. That's a good deal. That's a very good deal. Because if I were to make this same, I can make this very exact same setup, and I could probably do it for $30-40. I imagine they make them for cheaper because, you know, they have an assembly line. They get good discounts on parts and wiring supplies and solder and stuff like that. So their profit margin would be higher than mine, obviously. But a really good company, great company, awesome company. Highly, 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 highly recommend them. And hopefully I can do something with them in terms of a sponsorship.
Before this incident, 12. I guess we're lucky 13.
Pretty cool. Yeah, this is great. So anyway, bottom line is the customer opted for this one, even though I ordered both. So this one I will keep and I will use on a future guitar of some sort. I have a couple of ideas of guitars I might use this on. One is a upgrade project, which is a Epiphone, a made in Korea Epiphone with P90s in it, that I could upgrade this to. I think that would be a really good upgrade for that. So there you go. So again, P90 Customs. Pretty cool. I did forget to use their business card. No, that's okay. Well, that's alright. Sometimes they include a business card in there. Or, I guess I forgot in this one. But that's okay. That is okay. Very cool piece. Very cool. Very happy. I'm very happy with this. Okay. Very cool. I'll contact them and let them know I got the package successfully, and I will reapproach them with a sponsorship partnership and see what they say. Hopefully they will be open to that. I really do. I would really love a partnership with them. Would really love it. Okay. I believe this is our last package, I believe. So I'm gonna get a fresh juice, and I'll be right back. Folks. Very good. Ow. I had a slight problem with my ear. I bumped my ear into something earlier today, and my ear hurts. Ooh. It's very tender, but it's only tender if I touch it. So a doctor would say, like the old joke, you walk into a doctor's office and say, "Hey doctor, it hurts when I do this." And the doctor says, "Well, don't do that." Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, and the neighbor just gave me a beer. And you guys know I'm not a alcoholic beverage drinker. I have a very rare occasional beer. But my neighbor is a very big beer connoisseur. He's not an alcoholic or anything, but he's a big beer connoisseur. And I was just outside because he's outside. And I was shutting my side gate just now, and he says, "Hey neighbor, you want to try one of these beers?" And I was like, "Well, it's kind of late, but sure, I'll take one." And he hands me this. Ooh. So he hands me that, and it's like, okay, I'll give it a try. It's awful big. Because that would take me like 2 days to drink that. Because that's big. That's 25 ounces. Yeah, I might like have a Guinness or two on St. Patrick's Day, and maybe a beer on Thanksgiving, or a beer or two on Christmas or my birthday. But other than that, I'm not a big alcohol drinker. I do like the Christian Brothers brandy nog. I do like to buy a bottle of that during Christmas. But other than that, I'm not a big alcohol drinker at all. But he gave me this, and I will thank him and give it a try. Whoa. Okay. And he says this beer is made by Budweiser. So it's a rebranded Budweiser. Give it a smell. Wow, it does smell like Budweiser. Interesting. Okay, well, let's give it a swig and see.
Frigidaire range lets you air fry right in your oven. It's all the flavor, none of the guilt.
Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. It's good. It tastes good. Let's see. Last time I had a beer was let's see. Well, I had 3 Guinnesses on St. Patrick's Day. That's the last time I had a beer. Well, it's good. It tastes good. Interesting. That's not bad. It's not bad. I like it. Not bad. Yeah, my neighbor, every once in a while, he'll see me out in the backyard or whatever, and front yard or whatever, and he'll say, "Hey, I have a new beer that I just bought. Try it." It's usually an import or one of those funny named beers, like Jumping Cow or Jumping Weasel or a Flipping Cat or whatever kind of beer. Got one of these funny names, and some are good, some are better than others, and some are just kind of mediocre. Interesting. Okay, well, alright. Well, let's continue on. Continue on with this next opening. Alright. And I'm not going to drink that whole thing tonight because it's too late. It's almost 11:30. I'll drink maybe a quarter of that beer, and I'll put it in another sealed container and have the rest of it tomorrow or the next day. Because I'm not one for chugging down beer. When I drink a wine or spirit or a beer or something like that, I don't want to chug it. I want to taste it and enjoy it. So if it takes me a couple of day or 2 or 3 to drink this one beer, I'm fine with that. And he knows that it takes me that long to try something, because he always asks me my opinion after he gives me something. And he knows it takes me a day or 2 or 3 to get back to him with an opinion. Hey, how'd you like that beer? How'd you like this? And, oh, okay. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Not sure if I remember this. It's supposed to be. Let's see here. Huh. Okay. No clue. This doesn't coincide with anything I've ordered recently. I mean, nothing. Huh. This 3D ramp. SW Nightlight. Okay. This does not coincide with anything I've ordered recently. Huh. That's, interesting. Okay. Let me go back to my Amazon. Let's see what this is without opening it. Okay. Oh, no. I take it back. It's my bad. My bad. I know what this is. I think. If it coincides with what I think this is. This is another belated Star Wars item that I ordered on the second to last day of April, and it was supposed to come before the 4th, and we were going to use this as a decoration also. And it just came today, so it came late. Yeah, so you pay extra for Amazon Prime for faster expedited delivery times, and then you don't get it. But I understand in these times of COVID and everything, everything is slower. The mail is slower, UPS is slower, FedEx is slower, everything is slower. So have another try of this beer here. Ooh. Whoa. I'm not going to be able to have too many more swigs of that tonight. Believe me, I'm Irish. I'm no lightweight when it comes to alcohol, but it's 11:30 at night, and I don't want to finish that entire beer. I don't want to swig it. I want to enjoy it. So I'll probably drink maybe half of that. And then I'll put it in a sealed container, so that way it doesn't lose its flavor and whatnot, and I'll enjoy the rest of it tomorrow. Okay, so I know what this is. I know what this is. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I know what this is, yes. Haha. Yeah, baby. I know what this is. Yeah. I so wish I got this on the 3rd. I was supposed to get this on the 3rd. I just got it today. It arrived very much late, but that's okay. Whatever. USB. That's far. There's a power. External power button. doesn't seem to work. Unless it's me. Oh, no, I feel it. It's very slight, but I feel it. So you can use the remote, or you can use this power button here. It's very... Yeah. And at first I didn't feel it, but now I feel it. Okay. It takes 3 AA batteries, which I believe I have 3 AA batteries. I hope, I think. Okay, I'll show you guys what this is because I don't want to necessarily set this up right now. But I will show you guys what this is.
Remember the names of these classic Star Trek episodes? Visit ancientitv.com and click quizzes to test your memory of these Star Trek episode names. With my hepatitis C, I felt I couldn't be at my best for my family. In only 8 weeks with Maverick, I was...
Okay, so here's what this is. It's a 3D illusion Star Wars nightlight. For kids. Well, for kids. For kids. Well, it can be for anyone, really. But at any rate, it's got these panels. Okay, you can put in the slot. These are 3 AA's. And you light it up, and it has this flooring. And they're really cool. And you know what? I'm going to see if I have 3 AA's, and I'm pretty sure I do. But we'll see. Okay, so we got no AA's, but it's USB powered, I think. Power into USB or 3 AA's. Okay. So let's see if we can do this, guys. So I'm fresh out of AA batteries because I used them for decoration, other Star Wars decorations for the kids in the week, so we'll try USB power. Let's see, find the plug. Here it is. Ooh, there we go. That's what that looks like. Show you back.
I want these Bluetooth headphones for $20.
I got these 2 suitcases for less than $40. And shipping is always free.
There we go.
Deal-dash.com and see how much you can save.
Yeah, baby. Oop. Oop. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's a paper backing you can peel off, and then it becomes transparent. I'll take that off later, but please tear off the yellow protective film, and then it becomes transparent. And then there's different ones. Okay. And then the power button, it's got different settings. Different variations. Off, on. Different colors. And then of course it's got the remote.
It's all about saving money with me.
Does it have black light? Yes, it does. It has a black light setting. And the remote. Right there. Black light. Very cool. It's got different panels. Panels. You can put on it. So that's Yoda. And then it's got, I believe this is Dust Ball. Whoa. Whoa. Whoop. Wait a minute. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Death Star. The Death Star. And then it's got Darth Vader, I believe this is. There. Pretty cool. Darth Vader. One more, which is Boba Fett. And I wish it had one for R2-D2, C-3PO, Luke Skywalker, but I have not been able to find one that includes that. But that's okay. That's pretty cool. And it's just a neat little decoration. Pretty cool, pretty neat. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 panels, and a light, which is, you can use the USB cord, which is about 2.5, 3 feet long, or 3 AA batteries, which I am out of, and then it has a remote. Pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool. Or you can change the lighting with its touch. It's, touch. You just very, very touch it. Okay. You can change it. That's pretty cool.
Now you.
And safety instructions, how to use, cleaning. Yeah. This was, let's see. I'll tell you how much this was on Amazon. It was $19. Pretty cool. I think tomorrow I will set it up better, and I will set it up for my default use, which is going to be Yoda. Well, it looks like Baby Yoda. So that'll be cool. Pretty darn neat. Yeah, pretty cool. My goodness. Pretty neat. It's a shame it didn't come in time for May the 4th, but that's okay. I will use it all during the year, and I will enjoy it for next May the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Extraordinary job. You're still the same person.
So put that there, and then put the remote. Oops. Oops. Panels. We'll put the Yoda panel on top. So that's the one I'm going to use first. Oop, no, that's Boba Fett. And then that's Darth Vader. Star. Millennium Falcon, they should have added that one. That would have been cool. And Yoda. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I'm sorry this didn't come when they said it was going to come, but okay. That's alright. It happens. With Amazon Prime, you've got 1-2 day shipping. And a lot of times things take 3, 4, 5 days, 10 days. But what with the pandemic and COVID and everything else, mail's slower, FedEx is slower, UPS is slower, everything's slower right now. So, what can you do? What can you do?
You could take your ulcerative colitis treatment in a different direction. Talk to your doctor about Zepjans, a pill, not an injection or infusion, for adults with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis when a certain medicine may not help them out.
So pretty cool.
The FDA-approved pill for moderate to severe UC. It can reduce symptoms in as early as 2 weeks. Improve the appearance of the intestinal lining and provide lasting steroid-free remission. Zepjans can lower your ability to infections like TB and do blood types. Tell your doctor if you've had hepatitis B or C, have flu-like symptoms, or are prone to infections.
Alright folks, well thank you for joining me on this classic guitar video. And some things were guitar related and some things weren't, and that's okay. There we go. Just gotta focus there. Alright. So I'm still revamping the studio here, so please excuse the slight mess behind me. I'm going to fix that probably this week, and hopefully it'll be all done. And we had a good unboxing today, almost an hour and a half, so worked out pretty good. So I'm going to probably work on that customer guitar, the Honor Professional L60, tomorrow night, and we'll get that done. And thank you for joining me on this classic guitar video, who is sponsored by Guitar Center Pandora, who I endorse very much. They're very good. Please check them out. And we'll see you next time. And happy guitar.
It was no cost to them. That's service you can trust.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was, in 1/4 of an hour, you're saving.